Hello, dear students. I welcome you all once again to the class of English Compulsory BA second year. We have been dealing with the short story The Lost Child, written by Mulk Anand. In the previous class, we came across the perspective of Mulk Anand, his work and achievement for outstanding contribution to Indian writing in English. In this story, we are dealing with a small child who is going to the fair along with his parents. On the way to the fair, he comes across number of things. He gets attracted towards them and he tries to possess them. He tries to possess them. At the outset, he comes across attractive toys kept in the shop and he starts demanding those toys at his father. But the reaction of father is quite contrary to the expectation of the child. Father looks at him with red eyes. It means father doesn't want to buy those toys to the small child. Mother better knows the nature of his father, so she tries to divert the attention of the child towards beautiful mustard flowers, dragonflies, butterflies, and honeybees. The child goes to the open field where number of mustard flowers are bloomed. There is a beautiful spectacle before his eyes. He forgets about those attractive toys, starts running after the flapping and flying honeybees and butterflies. The child tries to catch zooming dragonflies but fails to catch them. Finally, the parents are on the way to the fair, so they call child again and the child had to follow them, forgetting those beautiful mustard flowers, dragonflies, butterflies, and honeybees. Later on, the child accompanies his parents through the groves. The trees are having beautiful flowers at their branches. As the child passes through the grove along with his parents, the trees shower petals on the child and his parents. Child is very excited seeing the shower of the flowers. He starts collecting fallen petals of the flowers on the ground. Out of excitement, there is no bound to the happiness of the child. Child is very happy in the company of those beautiful flowers and shower of the petals and so on. Suddenly the child listens to the cooing sound of the doves. He forgets collecting those fallen leaves fallen petals of the flowers, and he starts chasing the birds. Child doesn't know his capacity, or he doesn't know his ability, but it is the innocence of the child that he tries to catch the things which come across, or he tries to achieve the things which he comes across. Initially, he saw beautiful toys and demanded at his father. Then he came to the mustard flowers. He started running after the dragonflies, butterflies, and honeybees. He also tried to catch them, but he failed to catch. He started chasing the does, as he doesn't know his capacity, because a child cannot catch does. But he is so excited, and out of excitement, he starts chasing the birds. Later on, his parents call him, and he has to follow the parents without any complaint. He looks at the bird and he shouts, "The doe, the doe." He forgets about raining petals of the flowers, starts running after the birds. And however, the child looks at the fair. He reaches to the vantage point from where he could see entire fair. It is a crowded place. Number of people have gathered at the fair, and at the entrance of the fair there is a sweet mart. Sweet vendor is there. Different varieties of sweets are kept in the shop, and he is shouting in order to attract the attention of the customers. He shouts, gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi. So child is so excited because one of the sweets is of his liking. He is very much fond of barfi. So suddenly he starts demanding barfi at his father. Mother tries to console him. The child cannot help himself from demanding barfi because he is very much fond of barfi. He wanted barfi, but he knew that his father may not purchase him barfi. There was, next to the sweet vendor, there was flower seller, and different flowers or different colored beautiful garlands were prepared by that flower seller, and he was also shouting in order to attract the attention of the customers. He was shouting as a garland of gulmohar, a garland of gulmohar. The child was attracted towards that flower seller out of excitement. He wanted one of the garlands and went towards the basket of the flowers. The boy knew very well that his demands were not fulfilled by the parents. They would refuse to buy the flowers, saying they were cheap. So the boy moved on in the fair. The boy saw, then the child came across sweet vendor, the flower seller. Now, to his surprise, there is a balloon seller. He saw the balloon seller selling balloons of different colors. The boy was attracted to shiny colors of balloon and wanted all of them. He knew that his parents would not buy the balloons because he was too old to play with the balloons. Child was attracted towards balloon, and the child was so young that he was not able to play with the balloons. Therefore, his parents might not purchase balloons for him. He moved on and came across a snake charmer. There was a snake charmer, and he was showing his play of snake to the people. So the child also came across that snake charmer sitting over there playing his flute, and along with the tune of the flute, the snake was dancing, making movements. So he was playing a flute to a snake. Snake coiled itself in a basket, and its head raised in a graceful bend like the neck of a swan. The child went towards the snake charmer, but moved on immediately because his parents had forbidden him to hear coarse music. The boy saw a round about in full swing. So these are different things which usually uh, are found in the fair. So the child has come across, or he come across the shop of toys. He has seen sweet vendor. He has seen flower seller. Then he has seen balloon seller, and he has come across that snake charmer. And now he has come to the roundabout in full swing. The people carried away in a whirling motion. They were enjoying the swing. The child wanted to go on the roundabout. He turned to look at his parents and found that they were nowhere around. So the child wanted to enjoy roundabout, and he turned to put forth his demand, and to his shock, to his astonishment, his parents were not there. The child looked back, and he did not find his parents there. The boy started crying loudly and jerked his body and ran here and there, calling out for his parents. He was full of fear, and tears started rolling down his cheeks. The child looked back, and he was shocked to see not to see his parents at his back. So the child started crying loudly. He started running here and there in search of his parents. He tried to search the parents, but in vain. The boy was attracted towards balloon and wanted all of them. He knew his parents, but as the child came to the giant wheel, he wanted to go roundabout. He turned back to express his desire before his parents, and to his shock or surprise, astonished, he was shocked. To his fear, let us say, the child did not find his parents, and suddenly the child lost pleasure. He started crying very loudly. He started running here and there in search of his parents. There was a gentleman. He comes across the crying child. He asks the child, "How did you get here? My child, how did you get here? Whose baby are you?" The child wept more bitterly than ever now and only cried. He was saying, "I want my mother. I want my father." He was saying, "I want my mother. I want my father." And the man tried to console his throbbing heart.